Security and political analyst Tariq Pirzada joins us now live from Islamabad. Thanks so much for speaking to us, Tariq. How could this happen? I mean, protests are one thing. To reject the idea of vaccinations, okay, for whatever reasons. But to murder policemen who are escorting these vaccination teams, why?
Somehow, and I hate to acknowledge that, there has come to be a stigma attached with the polio campaigns in Pakistan as if it is a Western conspiracy against the people of Pakistan, particularly those who are either uneducated, who are illiterate, or who belong to the backward areas where modern civilization has yet to penetrate. And this is not the first time it has happened, as your report was very clear. And I have to acknowledge that we have a long way to go. The tribal areas in particular, the areas around Peshawar, and also the areas in Balochistan in particular, some areas in Punjab, which is the largest population-wise, the largest province in Pakistan. So this battle has to be fought on various fronts. A, streamlining the polio vaccination campaign, educating the people aggressively, which is happening to a certain extent, but there's a lot of work that has to be done in addition to what we have done already. And at the same time, those people who are involved in these heinous crimes of attacking those workers who really run a very heavy risk of losing their lives, they need to be dealt with the full force of law. Of course, the law comes to their help, but really it's never on time.
Okay.
And these are the weaknesses of what we are suffering at the present time.
Absolutely. But help us better understand what this misinformation is. What are these people being convinced of that makes them think that killing vaccination workers is better than having children whom they've seen affected by polio, I can assume, that murdering is better than having these children protected?
This argument is not sinking in that polio is a serious disease. It can hamper your life. It can disable you for the rest of your future. This argument is not sinking in. As I said, because of those three reasons. A, these are tribal, there are tribal ways of lives in certain areas of Pakistan. Then there is underdevelopment in certain areas. Modern awareness as to the diseases like polio has not been really, received by them. And they fully believe, due to the propaganda by certain religious, folks and groups in Pakistan, that this is a Western conspiracy, and they have to refuse to.
A Western conspiracy to what end?
Stand up against them.
A Western conspiracy to what end, and why can't the government combat that?
Okay, here is what it is. Because we have an education problem in Pakistan, still 40% of the population is undereducated. I have no education, basically, which is a reality. 25 million children do not go to schools in the largest province of Pakistan, which is far more, civilized, quote unquote, and educated than other provinces. So this is in the best of the country. So the conspiracy is that the Western nations, the Western culture, is trying to deprive these children of certain, I don't want to use the word, that it may be received pretty bad over here, but let me say, they think that the Western nations are trying to deprive their children of their chances of manhood and other things. So these things just keep going on and on and on.
Tariq Pirzada, thank you really so much for joining us there from Islamabad. We appreciate it.